Hi, everybody. I'm here again, and I have to tell you this really sad plus awesome story. And it's true. Okay, it happened at work, but let me tell you what these characters are. These are real people, but I'm not going to give you their real names, okay? My manager, which is the guy who was rude to me, I will give him a. I will say his name is. Let's say his name is Petty. Yeah, Petty. He's petty as fuck. And another character that made my day shitty from this incident. Let's give her Sassy. Okay? You got Petty and Sassy. Okay? They both don't like me, and they both work as a team to destroy my mental health and make me feel like shit on the job, even though I'm one of the most hardest working people there. So, after, this one incident, I was doing over a lot of shit. It was really busy, it was really hectic, and I made a mistake and left like few little small bags on the floor. But I put most of the stuff away, and then Sassy here is gonna ask me, so you don't put things away anymore? With a fucking attitude out of nowhere, like, bam! And then I try to explain to her, well, I'm doing a lot of stuff and it's shorthanded and it's busy. And she just gave me the cold shoulder, gave me the side eye treatment, and just have her little stupid, ridiculous, petty attitude. And then I came to report the nearest manager that is nearest to me, petty as fuck. You know, I talked to him. I was just explaining the issue, and then he was like, "Calm down." I'm like, "Why? Why did you come tell me to calm down?" And he's like, "You're getting hype," and I'm like, "I wasn't getting hype. I was just explaining what happened." A driver had an attitude with me for practically a stupid reason. And then he kept talking over me, making smart aleck remarks and shit. And I he and guess what? He talked to the woman. He talked to Sassy here, but he didn't give her this. I didn't hear what he said to her or anything, but he didn't give her any the same energy he gave me. He didn't give me that angry, explosive, over exaggerative energy like she did her, but she's the one who had the attitude. But let me tell you a little bit about those two. Sometimes I be seeing them flirting, and sometimes I be seeing Petty and Sassy. They be smiling and laughing at each other, and honestly, I really think that they be flirting with each other. And honestly, I don't give a damn if he likes this woman, okay? I don't care if it's sexual harassment at the job as long as you're not sexually harassing me, okay? And I didn't even report it that he was with her or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just here to get my money, get my check, and leave. But and I know those two people are a team and they work together and make my life miserable. Now, let me explain to you. A week before a week before my vacation, that was when that incident happened. And because of that incident happened of my manager screaming and flipping out on me, and that driver bitch Sassy here with that attitude of hers, she gave me the coach shoulder and all. I think the reason why behind all this is because they work together as a team to make my life a living hell. so I could feel like shit because I had a week vacation during that time. So they didn't want me to leave work with a good mood. After I earn a lot of PTO, over 40 hours of PTO, pay time off for my vacation, and then this happened a week before my vacation too. So he and her wanted me to feel like shit before my vacation, and guess what? My vacation felt like shit with a capital S. So thanks a lot, Petty. Thanks a lot. You made me waste the entire vacation of sleeping in my bed, overeating, gaining a few extra pounds, and doing nothing. Like, I had plans. I was about to go to the movies, go to the park, go to the arcade, the mall, eat at Gong Crow because I didn't eat Gong Crow over a long time and all. I was about to have fun and shit, and then he just put my mood into a bad mood, acting like I'm so crazy and hyped up and shit. I wasn't even hyped up. Like, I was a little upset because what happened, but I wasn't. I wasn't like that. You calm down. You're the one who had your eyes bugged out and told me Katie like that. You're the one who looks manic. You're the one who's manic, not me. Okay? But he never acted like that before. He never acted like that before towards me. He was always cool, and everyone keeps saying he's cool, he's cool. Some people say that he gets on to some people over some stupid issues like that. Okay, I get it. But what he did was unnecessary. So, after a while, when my boss, she came into work, the reason why she was in work for a long time, it's because someone in her family died. So I try, and plus I try to report it 2 times to human resources. They didn't do nothing about it, about the incident, about Petty's range, you know. So when my boss came in, I told her what happened and all that dumb shit, and she said, "I'm going to move you to a different area so he won't be your manager, and I will talk to him." And guess what? And I heard that the lady, the driver lady, she got fired. Yeah. And the other managers, that finally had me on their workstation, they say, "Man, Beth, you work so hard, once you're gone, Petty is going to wish that you were still there, because you're a hard worker." And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm a hard worker. He hates me. He still hates me. He said, no, no, no. Because he told me that whenever people act like they hate somebody, but when that person is gone, they're going to wish that they're still there. Okay? When I was working at that different station, and after my boss talked to Petty, after that, I saw Petty walk next to my workstation and gave me the evil eye, and I rolled my eyes at him. Mm-hmm. And it makes me so sick how people act like that they don't want you there in their lives. They get so sick and irritated of you, you know? But when you're gone, when you left that toxic person, they are searching for you like he did me when he came walking next to my workstation. He basically, I'm not saying he was looking for me or anything, but he was walking on by trying to look at me and shit. And that's what these toxic people do. At first, they don't appreciate you, they don't care how hard you work. They don't care when they're up in your face, telling, verbally abusing you and putting you down. When you're there, when you're under their spell or in their life, they abuse you and shit. But when you finally gotten smart and stick up for yourself and leave, guess what? That toxic person is going to wish that you were still there in their life, and they're going to be wandering the face of the earth for you. That's the same thing with my mother. She's abusive. She's rude. Every time I have something good going for me, she always get mad like my ex manager, Petty, and the driver or whatever, Sassy. She's got a weird ass attitude. She acts like TJ. And once I stopped living with her, she she went to the place where I live at, and she was crying about me and say, "Oh, my daughter hates me. My daughter hates me and shit." But she never acted like that though. She never acted like that when I was in her life. Excuse me for a second. I gotta charge this shit. It's acting like the battery's low. Sorry, guys. My mom. Uh, shit. My thing is acting crazy. It, fuck. I gotta pause this right quick. Okay, it's charging. I was just making sure. Okay. Yeah, my mom went into the office where I wasn't living at an office, but it was at a place. It's basically called Pivot. Still living in one of the tiny homes. But she came in the office while I was at work, and she cried out. The people at the office told me when I came home from work what happened. They saw my mom. She was crying, and and she said that my daughter hates me. I want her back home. Wah! They told me that the people that work there, they told me that she says she misses me. She was cursing out the lady at the front desk. The security guard had to push her out of there, all kinds of shit. But guess what? When I was living with my mom never cried for me. My mom never cared if I loved her or not. Like, that's the thing I do not like about these toxic people. Once you leave out of their lives, you know, once you get out of their lives, they all want to miss you and shit. I'm like, it's too late. It's way damn too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Oh. That's how I feel. And I end up winning in the end. I have a nicer place to live. I'm not living with a toxic mother. And guess what? Life at work isn't toxic either. I end up having a new manager. So, to all you toxic people who wants to make me feel like shit, because y'all are shit. I even pray to Jesus for this stuff to happen. For you guys to get what y'all deserve. Yeah, people need to know how toxic people are. Y'all say whatever it falls out of the bridge of your mouth, but don't realize how it affects my feelings. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a shit about my feelings. All you care about is you feeling that you're better than someone because you have low self-esteem. So when I'm gone, that's when you miss me? But why you didn't appreciate me when I'm still there? That's like if someone died, you all lovey, and you're crying over them and shit. But when they were alive, you used to bully them and punk them around and shit. What's the point of even attending their fucking funeral? They're gone. It's too late. Let the dead bury the dead. You never even liked that person before. Why do you act like that you care because that person died? And so many people do that. And they even do that when someone just disappear without dying. Like, I'm like, bye. Bye, bitch. Fuck you too, asshole, bitch. Like, I don't need you in my life. You know? You're gonna make me feel like something's wrong with me. You're gonna talk down on me and shit. Hell no. You know, it says on YouTube that to make your life better, you have to take toxic people out of your life because you cannot change anyone. You can only change yourself, and it's not your job to change anyone. So if you have a toxic person, have less contact with them or move on and get them the hell out of your life or get out of their life. And that's what happened. So I bet Petty there, I bet he wished that he had me because every day when I come to work, I come to work on time with the best attitude. You know? Yeah. Oh, and guess what? There's another thing. One of my coworkers told me that the reason why Petty acted like that on that day is because he had a bad day, and I'm like, well, I have bad days too, but I don't take it out on people and shit. And I said it's there's no excuse for that, and they said yeah, but my coworker said that something happened to him the other day though. You know, I'm like, what is it? My coworker said that when Petty was at a store, he was at a store, a racist white woman called him the N-word. Yeah. And one of my coworkers told me that that's why Petty he was acting a little iffy around certain people because he's been someone called him a racial slur. Okay? How is it my fault because a white woman called you the N-word at a store where I wasn't at? Okay? I understand that he's frustrated. I mean, if a white person called me an N-word, hell, I will probably be going to work all mad and sad and shit. But I wouldn't be taken out on no one, though. That's no excuse. Okay? So, the reason why Petty is mad, and he's a black man, by the way, and Sassy's a black girl, by the way. But anyway, the reason why my charger keeps falling off, it's so annoying. But the reason why he went off on me is because he was frustrated because the other fucking day, he went to a store and a fucking white racist Karen called him an N-word. And that's what my coworker told me, what really happened to him. Because I'm gonna be honest, he's really cool most of the time, you know. No one's perfect, you know. Some people have their bad days, you know. But why is he taking it out on me because a white Karen, right? White racist Karen called him an N-word? I mean, it's not my fault why he get called the N-word. I mean, look at me. I'm black. I mean, it's best for him to take it out on a white person than another black person. I'm like, don't look at me. I'm a Negro too. I mean, if you're gonna be petty about something, at least let it make sense. You know, if it was me and if I gotta take it out on someone because someone called me the N-word, I don't want to say it in camera. If someone called me the N-word, I would have took it out on another white person than on a black person. Yeah. I'm not saying all white people are racist, but some are. I'm sorry, it's the ugly truth. You know, that's why he went all crazy man on me at that day, and because he's jealous of me because I was going on vacation a week later. But guess what? Before that, he had 2 weeks off of paid vacation though. So this dude was chilling and relaxing, and this happened you know, when the white woman called him the N-word, it happened during his vacation too, by the way. But, he had it 2 weeks of vacation. I only had 1 week of vacation. He's a manager. He gets paid $4 higher than I do. He's a manager. He gets more PTO than I do. So why the fuck are you mad, bro? You calm down. You hype for nothing. Don't take it out on me because some racist bitch called you the N-word. I know it'll make me mad too, but you need to learn how to calm your nerves. And guess what? Let me tell you something. If Petty there, if he would have used that same energy on that Karen like he did with me, that's so annoying how that charges keep falling off. But what I'm trying to say is that if he used that same energy on that Karen like he did with me, when he screamed at me and flipped out on me on that incident, maybe that white Karen or that racist Karen wouldn't have called him the N-word on his vacation when he was in the store. She will probably be shivering her timbers, being a scary fucking little chicken, and did not dare call this big black man an N-word. If he would have used that same petty energy like he did with me, with these Karens and racist people, maybe they will be too scared to call you any name. Dumbass. But I bet your Uncle Tom ass didn't tell her to calm down because you're an Uncle Tom. You respect white people before your own black people who work hard like a slave at her job. You disrespect the slaves, but let the master call you the N-word. But in the down low, you take it out on me. You know? Use that same retarded energy like you did with me when you tell me to calm down, you too hype. Use that same retarded energy on these racist Karens. If you act crazy with them, if you even look crazy or look tough, they will be too scared to even talk to you. I mean, this is Oklahoma. It's no offense to anyone watching this, but it's Oklahoma. It's filled with a bunch of scary old white people. You could easily scare these people, the elderly. But I don't know if the lady that called him the N-word was elderly or not. But let me tell you something. It's Oklahoma. It's not like it's any other type of state. You can easily scare people here. So why don't you use that big, tough nigger energy? Retarded energy on top of that, on that racist Karen who called you the N-word. Instead of on me because I'm making a complaint. That's all you have to do, dumbass. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And please understand that just because you had a bad day doesn't mean you got to take it out on others. Just because some people bully you doesn't mean you got to take it out on others. And just because everything isn't going right in your life doesn't mean you got to take it out on others, because it's not everyone's fault. You know? And if you're at your job, please don't treat your workers like shit. So please like and subscribe, and that is all.